In the depths of human memory, there echoes a half-forgotten song, the voice of the divine feminine. For millennia, humanity has woven tales of the sacred, but these tapestries were deliberately torn, leaving only fragments of their original splendor. The feminine face of divinity was systematically obscured, like ancient frescoes painted over with newer, masculine images. Yet her presence persists, as essential as the dark matter that holds galaxies together, as vital as the midnight soil that cradles tomorrow's seeds. In every culture, in every age, we find traces of her passage, footprints in the sands of time that no wind could fully erase. Consider Sophia, whose name breathes with the wisdom of ages. In Gnostic traditions, she was the mother of creation itself, the divine intelligence that sparked the cosmos into being. Through Byzantine corridors and hidden libraries, her teachings survived in whispered conversations and carefully preserved texts. Like her sister aspect Inanna, Queen of Heaven and Earth in ancient Sumer, Sophia's story speaks to the profound cycles of descent and ascension. Inanna's journey through the 7 gates of the underworld, surrendering her power piece by piece, only to rise again in full glory, mirrors our own path toward wholeness. In the clay tablets of Mesopotamia, her priests recorded how she hung between heaven and earth, a bridge between worlds, teaching humanity the arts of civilization itself. The story of Isis, whose wings once spread protectively over all of Egypt, reveals another facet of this eternal feminine wisdom. In temple walls still standing along the Nile, we see her depicted as the throne itself, the seat of divine power. She was the one who gathered the scattered pieces of Osiris, who breathed life back into death through the power of her love. Her worship spread far beyond Egypt's borders, reaching the distant shores of Britain and the steppes of Asia. In her temples, which once dotted the Mediterranean world like stars, initiates learned the mysteries of transformation. Though her shrines were later sealed and her statues toppled, her essence remained in the hearts of those who remembered, in the healing hands of midwives, in the whispered prayers of mothers, in the dreams of those seeking wholeness. The divine feminine persists because she is not merely a concept, but a living force, as tangible as the earth beneath our feet, as real as the air we breathe. She speaks in the language of synchronicity and symbol, in the wisdom of the body, in the intuitive flashes that illuminate our darkest hours. Like water, she finds her way through the smallest cracks in consciousness, emerging in unexpected places. She is dark matter of spirituality, unseen but essential, holding together the visible structures of our understanding. In the spiral dance of DNA, in the mysterious depths of quantum reality, in the fractal patterns of nature, we find her signature written in the very architecture of existence. Her presence lingers in places both ancient and immediate, in the weathered stones of megalithic circles where our ancestors gathered under star-filled skies, in the secret gardens of medieval mystics who preserved her teachings in the language of flowers, in the rising voices of contemporary seekers who sense the incompleteness of purely patriarchal spirituality. She dwells in the spaces between thoughts, in the pregnant pause before creation, in the questions that lead us deeper into mystery. For true spirituality, like nature itself, thrives on balance and integration. The sacred marriage of masculine and feminine principles, found in traditions from Taoism to alchemy, points to a deeper truth. Wholeness cannot be achieved through dominance, but only through harmony. As we recover these buried stories and forgotten wisdom traditions, we begin to heal the artificial split in our collective psyche. We remember that the greatest mysteries are held in the tension of opposites, in the dance of light and shadow, in the endless cycle of death and rebirth that the great mother goddesses have always embodied. This remembering is not just historical, but deeply personal, not just intellectual, but visceral, a recognition that echoes in our bones, calls to us in dreams, and leads us back to wholeness.